modeling, we need to identify these two different
Just be
types, and
explicit.
then say,
We're
we
doing
are
this
doing a
one.
discovery one.
Yes,
Yep.
right.
You know?
Yeah. And then you can be like, so where do you go to school, Jake? Oh, da-da-da-da. Oh, what are you studying? Da-da-da. Like, then you can find out that discovery stuff. Yeah.
So people come up with good ways. So, I mean, if I'm role-playing this, I'll introduce it and say, okay, so we just talked about why relationships are important and how they fit into organizing, right? That they're the glue that holds us together, that's the commitment that allows us to sustain our work, and that it builds our capacity to reach out to more people, because what is it that we need when we're organizing?
Power.
Power and another P word?
People.
People, right? So that's the basis of it. But we need a way to do this, right? Because we do have a lot of relationships that exist already, but in order to be intentional about how we use those relationships for the purpose of achieving the goals that we're working on and making change in the world, we need to engage people intentionally. So I'm going to invite up so-and-so to do a model.
After you, no, so you finish.
Okay. So I'm going to invite so-and-so up to model a one-on-one, and what we're going to all look for are the steps of a one-on-one, because we've kind of built a framework of what are parts of a one-on-one. So the first step is that they have an intention for who they're selecting and having a one-on-one with. You wouldn't have a one-to-one with just anyone who walks down the street.
Right.
You might want to have some cues for it. So we'll see if they introduce any cues. And then they want to be clear about their purpose for having the conversation. This isn't just, for example, if I were to go up to you, Michelle, and say, hey, you want to have some coffee? What will Michelle think?
It's a date.
She might think it's a date. She might think I'm just kind of weird. Like, have we met before? Like, who are you? So there's clear purpose, intentionality of, hey, Michelle, I know you've been working on this immigration reform movement and doing training work, and I'm doing training work out in California with unions. I think we could probably learn a lot about the work we're doing, and I want to sit down for an hour and just learn a little bit about how you got into this and see if we can work together. So we're going to look at that, and then this third step, once you're into the conversation isn't just, hey, let's identify our issue and then go and work together, but it's really building a relationship. So it's getting to know who this person is, where they're from, and then from there saying, oh, do you think we can work together? And then being really